Schools in general really need people who are passionate about improving the life chances of our children and making sure that they have healthy, happy, fulfilling lives and that they become leaders in whatever it is that they want to do. The Teaching Leaders programme has just given me a lot of confidence. This is my first middle management position and it's a really big job in all senses of the phrase. But I feel like I have a supportive team at Teaching Leaders who will listen if there's anything that I need extra support with.
I like the fact that I would get to know middle leaders and I would actually get to kind of in informal and formal settings have discussions with them about the workplace, because this is a massive role for me and it has been a big jump in terms of responsibility and workload.
It's probably the hardest job that I've had, being a middle leader. Teaching Leaders gives you a map of how to do it, it gives you support along the way, and it gives you a bunch of people who want to help you to achieve it.
Teaching Leaders is a new and innovative 2-year professional development programme, and what we're looking to do is to take middle leaders and really help develop them into outstanding middle leaders who are committed to working and raising achievement in the urban context.
Most of the research points towards leadership being very, very important. You can have great teachers, you can have beautiful schools. If people aren't being led properly, then schools don't tend to succeed.
By working specifically within certain communities, within urban, at the moment, urban disadvantaged schools, Teaching Leaders is developing a sort of expertise to deal with some of the very particular problems that we know are most apparent.
What we've noticed is that those schools that have outstanding leadership then go on to deliver the best results for young people. So what we want to do is to make sure that that outstanding leadership is replicated in other schools, which is why we're doing this training programme.
In any secondary school, middle leaders are incredibly powerful because the decisions they make have a direct impact on the classroom.
What I liked about the breakdown of the Teaching Leaders vision, it was trying to present situational opportunities. It was trying to challenge leaders. I like the emphasis on data. I like the emphasis in terms of the core values, exactly what we're about. So it's saying, when you go into something like this, there's a mindset, there's a set of values you need to espouse and then demonstrate.
We're looking for individuals who are really committed to working and raising achievement of pupils in the urban context, and who also have the potential to become outstanding middle leaders.
Obviously, having done Teach First, I know a bit about kind of one of the backers of the programme, so I knew that it would be a good quality programme. And obviously it was quite exciting that my school was quite keen for me to do it because it meant that they valued me.
When he took over, the faculty wasn't necessarily a great team. He's built that team together, they're working together. They now work as a team rather than individuals, a group of individuals. So you actually get that pulling together and that whole notion of team spirit and sharing good practice.
When Jan started this year, half the team were already established here and half of us were new and a few of us had never taught before. And so Jan's really kind of brought us all together, like a really cohesive group, and we're really kind of gelled together. I think we share ideas, we have meetings and discuss things quite often.
One of the best parts of the programme for me is having a network of colleagues who teach in schools that are similar to mine, urban complex schools. So we're able to troubleshoot and find solutions for whatever situations we're going through with people who are like-minded and working in similar contexts.
I think the people on this course are really people who I respect and whose opinions I value. And so the problem-solving groups have given me the opportunity to listen to issues which I can relate to, because every single time someone says something, even if it's a slightly different context, I can see exactly the issues that they're having are the same issues that I'm having.
You're learning your craft, you're learning how to be a leader, and that is very challenging, because obviously any mistakes that you make will have a profound impact upon not only your department or your team, but the students that you're working with.
This isn't just a standalone day here and there. This is an ongoing approach to coaching and mentoring and training that happens throughout this year. So, you know, I feel like we've already earned that profit back because we've seen the change in their leadership.
By investing in their middle leaders, our schools are already seeing the benefit paid back through better leadership of the teams and also the knowledge that they're learning on the programme being shared and distributed across the school with their colleagues.
The cost of the programme I don't even enter into. If you've got something you believe in, you're going to go with it. And the whole issue is that it's helping the school. So by just sharing all that information, Jan's come in, shown the way, he's been talking to people, it's helped the academic board, it's helped the individuals, it's helped other heads of faculty. And so in some ways, you just can't even count the cost.
In January, I'm going to start sort of team planning lessons with other teachers, and we're going to start rolling it out so that it's not just me, so that it's kind of a more distributive leadership.
I can't wait to see how I'm able to lead my team as it grows and what it's going to look like at the end of the 2-year programme, because I can see huge changes in myself and in the people that I work with just after 1 term.
Involvement in teaching leaders will really support those teachers in moving on to the Future Leaders programme and therefore creating the head teachers and principals of the future.
I think that I can make a real impact now as a middle manager, but I suppose that at some time in the future somebody will need to take my place and I will need to move on and have new challenges too.
You've got to set your sights high and you've got to really believe that you can try and encourage every child to fulfil their potential.
First I want to get my GCSEs and study, and then after go university. I want to become either fashion designer or story writer.
I'm going to go to college, university, either play football or become a lawyer. I want to be a doctor, so I really have to improve in my science levels.
I'm looking in the future to do something in economy and get a good job as an economist.
Schools in general really need people who are passionate about improving the life chances of our children and making sure that they have healthy, happy, fulfilling lives and that they become leaders in whatever it is that they want to do.